For thousands of years within all cultures, human beings have demonstrated phenomenal healing power. And over the last 30 years, I have discovered the real secret to better health. You have the power to change whatever you want to change right now. You were born with this amazing inbuilt program to heal your own body and to live a happy and healthy life. The time has come for you to awaken this amazing self-healing ability that you have been ignoring. This unique inbuilt healing program is your bioenergy system, or what I call your bioimmune system. Many, if not all modern day illnesses begin when your bioenergy system becomes imbalanced or blocked. This in turn manifests in many of the unexplained symptoms that present in doctor surgeries every day, just as in Michael Flatley's case.
I met Michael first in 2007, and I was very, very ill. I couldn't get out of bed. I couldn't go outside the house. I'd been touring for nearly 20 years and it had taken its toll. I could barely walk anymore. I couldn't communicate very well. I was on mountains of medication that was prescribed by the so-called world's experts, and nothing could help. Nothing could get me past that brick wall, and day after day I was getting further and further inside of myself with intense frustration that I could no longer perform, that I could no longer be the man that I was striving to be in my life, to accomplish all of my dreams. I met Michael, and within a half an hour, his positive attitude and his strength of character and his whole mindset about changing the body energy seemed to lift all of those clouds out of me.
From the moment of conception, everything that you have experienced in your life is logged as a frequency within your bioenergy system. Your body is just the dashboard of your inner self. If you want to be healthy, you have to keep your unique bioenergy system flowing and balanced. If you don't, you will burn out and you will get sick.
When I was 17, I found myself a lot more tired than usual. I would sleep through class, I wasn't getting any of my homework done. My teachers thought I was really lazy, but it was genuinely just because I couldn't stay awake. It got to the point that it was so bad I had to leave school. My mum became my full-time carer. She dressed me, washed me, fed me, put ice cubes in my mouth to make sure I was drinking enough water in the day. We were beside ourselves. I just went from being an active, healthy person to a vegetable. I was sleeping 23 hours a day. We were going to doctors all over the country and nobody had any answers for me. My mum heard about Michael through a friend, and when I first met him, I finally felt hope. He was the first person that turned to me and said, "If you follow my plan and guidance, I will get you better." It definitely didn't happen overnight, and it took a lot of dedication and discipline. But I can honestly say, after several treatments and genuinely following his advice and guidance, I've made a complete recovery.
Your health depends on your understanding of how your mindset, your emotions, nutrition, and your environment affect your energy system. I have guided many people over the last 30 years back to health, many whose conditions were deemed incurable.
14 years ago, I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis. I was sick for 6 years and I went through all of the treatment available at the hospitals, and for me it didn't work. I then found Michael O'Doherty and I underwent the bioenergy therapy with him, and 8 years on I'm fully recovered and with no relapses, and the difference in how I am now, he absolutely gave me back my life.
My leading edge integrated approach to healing, including of course what medicine has to offer, provides effective healthcare and healing within your own home, giving you control, resulting in a healthier, happier family and life.
My name is Sharif Sultan. I'm a professor of vascular surgery at the National University of Ireland, Galway. I got to know Mike O'Doherty almost about 10 years ago. I knew about him when he was interviewed into the prime time regarding curing Michael Flatley, the Riverdance producer and dancer. For any patient, it's all about lifestyle. All of us do a lot of small things in order to gain a better outcome. However, there's a lot of small stuff that we do together in order to maintain everything. I met Mike, and I've seen a lot of enthusiasm in his personality, and we start talking about a lot of things. Since then, he gained a lot of strides on bioenergy, and he have managed a lot of patients to which the medical institutes have thrown the towel. Some of them have no quality of life. However, after a complex program with him, they were able to have some quality of life. Whether this is a placebo effect or a full scientific achievement, it remains to be seen. But what I have seen, that the patient done fantastically well. I'm a very busy vascular surgeon. I need a lot of people around, between nutritionists, lifestyle, bioenergy. All of us work as one team in order to deliver a service for the patient to make them feeling better.
I've known Michael O'Doherty for the last many years. He's one of the very few energy practitioners in Ireland. The issue with psychiatry is that it is very helpful for emergency situations, but then most of the time people are bogged down by either specific forms of therapies or medication. Drugs can work many times, but sometimes more than drugs are necessary to help a person get better.
Every parent needs to be shown these bioenergy treatment skills so that they can work with their own children and family. And it is my mission to deliver this into every home. Health is all about education, and given the IT platforms and the medium of TV, together we can change people's lives. Just like Maria is doing for her daughter, Alana.
My daughter Alana was born in August 2017. She was born with a condition called tetralogy of Fallot. This is normally operable, but she also has a problem with the branch arteries in her lungs. They're hyperplastic and narrowed, which essentially means they're eventually going to close. So at 4 months old, she was put on oxygen, full-time oxygen, and we were discharged from hospital, and basically we had to go home and make memories, and that was it. There wasn't anything else that could be done just to maintain her until she basically died. So we went home, and a month later I heard about Michael's clinic and got in contact, and Michael took her on, and there was an instantaneous difference in her. She did see that Christmas in 2017, she's seen the one in 2018, she's seen her second birthday, and hopefully we're coming up on her third Christmas. And that's down to the bioenergy treatment that we've been able to do with her every day at home, thanks to Michael and his team.
People no longer want to hear just nice words or inspirational speeches. They want to know what it will take to overcome their health challenges. You need to take responsibility and become the commander-in-chief of your own health and destiny. Just imagine a life where you can be in control and prevent many of the modern day illnesses like obesity, type 2 diabetes, cardiovascular disease, digestive issues, fatigue, stress, anxiety and depression, just to name a few, and have a happier life where you can have more energy, better sleep, concentration and focus. Is this too much to ask?